morning. Today this is the third video for the exercise 19b. In this exercise we have tried to learn the different forms of linear equation, the different forms of straight line. Clear? Three different forms. One, the general form, another, the intercept form, and third, the perpendicular form. Clear? Now you are very clear with all the three formulas, right? So look at question number 10. We are going to begin with question number 10. Question number 10 is, show on a diagram the position of a straight line x cos 30 degree plus y sin 30 degree is equal to 2. This is equation in the perpendicular form. As you see the equation, you can understand that this equation is given in the perpendicular form. So we have to draw a straight line for this given equation in relation to the coordinate axis, indicating clearly which angle is 30 degree and which length is 2 unit. So we have to draw the diagram and then we have to display the angle and the length, which is equal to 2 unit. And then after that, the sub part of this question is, find the equation of the straight line parallel to the given and passing through the point so and so. Then you have to find the length of the perpendicular from the origin on this line, and then third part is the distance between the two parallel straight line. Is this very clear? So we are going to begin this question. So first of all, we will try to show the diagram. So let us draw the coordinate. This is the coordinate. On this coordinate, this is our x-axis and this is y-axis. Our equation is given equation. This is solution of question number 10, right? Question number 10. Given equation is x cos 30 degree plus y sin 30 degree is equal to 2. So now we have to draw the line for this given equation. So let us draw a line which has x-intercept as well as the y-intercept. Is this very clear? Now in this equation, when you see this 2 is the perpendicular distance. This 2 used to be the perpendicular distance of the line from the origin. So we will draw the perpendicular line from the origin to the line. Clear? And this is perpendicular, so we give this notation, this mark. Is this okay? Now this perpendicular makes an angle of 30 degree. So we will write this as 30 degree. And then this is the perpendicular distance of the line from the origin. So this distance is 2 unit. Is this okay? So this is the first part of your question. Now the Roman number 1. The question says, write the equation of the straight line parallel to the given. Right? This is your line. Now you have to write down the equation for a line which is parallel to this line. Is it okay? And passing through 4, 3. So let us draw a line parallel to this one. This is a line which is parallel to the given line. This is a line which is parallel to this given line, right? And this passes through a point. Say that point is here. Okay, 4, 3. Is this okay? So now we are asked to write down the equation of this line. So what we can do is, in order to write the equation, the question is part 1 is to write down the equation of this line which is parallel to the given line and then it passes through the point 4, 3. Is it okay? So to write the equation of this line, we are already given a coordinate. We are given a point. Now with this point, if we can have either one more point or if we can have the slope of this line, then we can easily write down the equation of this. Because you know that there are 3 different ways of writing the equation of a line, right? The first formula is slope and y-intercept. Second is 1 point and 1 slope. And the third method is 2-point formula. Is this okay? So in this case, we will try to find out. Now 1 point is already given. So either you need one more point or you need the slope. Now, what can we have for this line? Now this line is said to be parallel to this one. Obviously, we can find the slope of this line then. Is it okay? We can find the slope of this line. Because this line is said to be parallel to this given line. So you know the parallel line condition that the slope of the two lines has to be same. So what we can do is, we have enough information, we have the equation of this line. So from that equation of this line, we can find out its slope, and the same slope can be used for this line because the line is parallel. So let us find the slope of your first line. So your equation was x cos 30 plus y sin 30 is equal to 2. These are angle. Now x, let us have the value of this 30. Cos 30 is root 3 over 2 plus y, and the value of sin 30 is 1 over 2 is equal to 2. Clear? Let us simplify. This becomes, LCM of these two will be seen. This is 2, right? This is root 3x plus y is equal to 2. Am I very clear? So this becomes finally root 3x plus y is equal to 4. Isn't it? Now why we are solving this equation is to get the slope of this line. So to get the slope of this line, right, you can either have this in the general form. General form means where all the terms has to be in one side, or you can make a formula for y, and also you can get the slope. So whatever you like. So I'm going to make formula for y. This implies your y is equal to minus root 3x plus 4. Am I very clear? So this way you get the slope of your this line. Okay, if I say this is L1 and this is L2, then the slope of L1 is minus root 3. Slope used to be the coefficient of x. So M1, therefore M1 is equal to minus root 3, and therefore this implies your M2 also will be the slope of your this L2 will be also equal to same, minus root 3. Is it okay? Now we have got enough information and we can write down the equation of line L2. Therefore required equation, or the equation of line L2, required equation using the slope and 1 point. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Clear? So let us put the value. Y minus y1, 3, is equal to m is minus root 3, and then into x minus x1, and x1 is 4. Am I clear? Now after this we can solve it. One more step here itself. Y minus 3, we will keep it as it is for the time being. Y minus 3 is equal to, this will become minus root 3x, and this becomes plus 4 root 3. Is it okay? Now do the rearrangement so that we can get the final equation. So minus root 3x, we will take it to left side. So this is root 3x plus y as it is, and then this minus 3 will go to that side. So it becomes 3 plus 4 root 3. Alright, now we completed the equation for the line L2. Is this okay? But the first equation you have in the perpendicular form. So we will try to have this equation also in the perpendicular form. That means this value, the coefficient of x has to be replaced. Coefficient of x is replaced in the form of cos, and the coefficient of y has to be replaced in terms of sine. Only then we will say that this equation will be in the perpendicular form. Is this okay? So now we are trying to do that. But when we try to do that, we need to know that for which angle the value of cos is root 3, right? And the value of value for which angle of sine is the value is 1, because the coefficient of y is 1. Clear? So we have difficulty, right? We will get the value for this angle, for this value, right? Sine at 90 degree will be equal to 30. Sine at 90 degree, the value of sine will be 1. Clear? But for this we are not getting any solution. Is it okay? For this we are not getting any angle. In order to get the angle, we will have to do some kind of simplification in this question. So what we can do is, in order to do that, we will divide this equation both the side by 2. Dividing both the sides by what? By dividing both the sides by 2. So see what happens. Then this becomes root 3 over 2x plus 1 over 2y is equal to 3 over 2, or maybe we can have a common, okay, let us have it separate, 3 over 2 plus 4 root 3. Is it okay? Now we got this value. This value for the trigonometrical ratio of cos, we see that this value comes at cos at 30 degree. Clear? So we can write here this as x cos at 30 degree, the value is equal to root 3 over 2, and then this will come as y sine at 30 degree is equal to 3 over 2 plus 2 root 3. So this becomes your final equation of your straight line in the perpendicular form. Am I well understood? Now the next part of the question is length of the perpendicular of this line from the origin. Clear? This was your equation which you have got finally in the first part, right? So when you write the equation in the perpendicular form, you know that this is the value of your perpendicular, right? So this will give you the distance of this line, the perpendicular distance of this line from the origin. And therefore, the answer is very simple. Now, this is the bonus part. You can easily get the value of the perpendicular distance of this line from the origin. So we will just take it as it is. This is 3 over 2 plus 2 root 3. Is this very clear? So this is your part 2. Now, let us move on to part 3. The part 3 says the distance between the two parallel straight lines. The distance between the two parallel straight line. So now we are trying to find out the distance between the two parallel line. Is this very clear? Now the distance of this parallel, the distance of this line from the origin is 2 units. Clear? And the distance of this line from the origin, you can extend it. Is this okay? So this total length, can you see this total length? This is the perpendicular distance of this line L2 from the origin, and this is calculated to be 3 over 2 plus 2 root 3. Clear? So if we subtract this distance from this total distance, we will be able to get the distance between the two parallel lines. Am I clear? So we will say the distance between two line, or the perpendicular distance between the two line, which will be equal to this distance. This is this distance 3 over 2 plus 2 root 3 minus this distance 2. Is it okay? Now we need to simplify. Now we have this fraction number. I will consider this also as fraction number. Then this also I will consider as fraction number. Is this okay? So that the simplification becomes easy for me. This is now LCM of all this number will be 2. This is 3 as it is, plus now this 2 divided by 1 is 2, and 2 into this is 4 root 3 minus this will be also 4. Is this very clear? So this is finally becoming as equal to 4 root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So this becomes the distance between your two parallel lines. So either you can leave the answer at this stage, clear, or if you want to find the exact answer, exact figure in decimal, you can use the calculator and calculate. So when you calculate the calculator, your answer finally will come as equal to 2.96 unit. And this is the perpendicular distance between the two parallel lines. Hope I could make you very clear. This is the end of question number 10. Thank you. Now the last question for this exercise is question number 11. So look at the board. Question number 11. A straight line x over a minus y over b is equal to 1 passes through the point 8, 6 and cuts off a triangle of area 12 units from the axis of the coordinates. That means this triangle is formed with the help of the line and the two axes, whose area is said to be 12 units. If this is so, then find the equation of the straight line. Find the equation of the straight line. So, let us begin this question. First of all, let me show you the diagram. This is the two axis. Clear? This is the two axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now, this is the straight line, right, which passes through the given point 8, 6. Suppose this is the point through which it passes 8, 6. This is the point 8, 6. Clear? And this line, it makes a triangle with the two axes of area 12 unit. So the area of this triangle is said to be 12 unit. Am I very clear? So if this is so, then find out the equation of the line. So we are given, the given equation is solution. Given equation is x over a minus y over b is equal to 1. This is the equation which is given to us. Now this equation, this is the equation of this line. Clear? This is the assumption that according to the question, this is the equation given for this line. Clear? Now, as this line passes through this point, so this point must satisfy this equation. So let us put the value of this ordered pair in this equation. So we will get this as 8 over a minus 6 over b is equal to 1. And simplify this. LCM of these two will come ab, right? And this is 8b minus 6a is equal to 1. Clear? Cross multiply and get this equation as 8b minus 6a is equal to ab. Is this okay? And now name this equation as equation number 1. Is this very clear? Now, you can try to write the equation of this one, but then this equation is not complete because it is in the form of AB. Now, according to the question, the area of this triangle is what? Area of this triangle is 12 units. Now, from this formula, the coordinate of this point will be A0 and the coordinate of this point will be 0B. This we can know from this equation, right? This is the x-intercept and this is the y-intercept. So with this, we are able to write down the coordinate of these two intercepts. Is this very clear? Now, if the value of this coordinate is A0, that means this distance will be A and this distance is B. Am I clear? So let us find out the area of this triangle, because you know what is the area of a triangle? It is half of base into height. So we are going to find the area of this triangle according to question, right? Area half of A into B will be equal to 12, which is given in the question. So this implies from here we can have as AB is equal to 24, because we can do cross multiplication. So 2 into 12 is 24. Is this okay? And from here itself, we will try to find the value for A or for B. Okay. So from here, if I say A, then it will be equal to 24 over B. Is it okay? Because we have to solve this equation, we have to complete this equation. So we can now put the value of A from here in equation number 1. So putting value of A in equation 1, what do we get? 8B minus 6 into A, and A is 24 over B is equal to AB, and AB is 24. So this value also can be replaced with the given value 24. So 24. Is this all right? Now we will simplify, but before we simplify, we will try to see that if there is common divisor of all these three terms, so that the equation becomes, then figure becomes smaller. So all these numbers have a common divisor of 8. Clear? So let us simplify. This will be finally equal to B, and this will become, from here also you take out 8, so it becomes 3, and this 3 into 6 is 18 over B. Okay, please see this part very clearly. Next time don't ask me, sir, from where you produce 18. 18 is because 8 is taken out common. So from here 8 went out, right? It taken out. So this becomes just B. And from this 6 into 24, from 24 I have taken out 8. Right? This 24 is divided by 8. So this becomes 3. And then this 3 into 6 is 18. And then right hand side we have 3. Clear? And now simplify. So I can make this also as a fraction number. Let us simplify. So the next step is LCM of these two will be B, and this is B square minus 18 is equal to 3. Now simplify one more step. This will become, this B will be multiplied by 3. So it will become 3B, and that 3B I will bring to left hand side. So that plus 3B will become negative 3B. So finally, in order to save time, B square minus 3B minus 18 is equal to 0. Now you got a quadratic equation. Now we will solve and get two values of B. So let us factorize and then get it. This factorization you have started in class 9, also in class 10. So I'm not going to explain you how to factorize. Obviously this is our quadratic in trinomial, so we can factorize it by expanding the middle term by using the sum and product form. So this will become B square, right, plus 3B minus 6B minus 18 is equal to 0. And this implies you can do grouping now. This is B out, so this is B plus 3, and this is minus 6 from here taken out common. This is also B plus 3 is equal to 0. So from here you get B plus 3, and then another you get is B minus 6 is equal to 0. Is this okay? Now from here we can get the two values of B. So therefore your B is equal to, from here you will get B is equal to minus 3, and from here you will get equal to plus 6. Is it okay? So we got the value of B. Clear? Now we need to have the value of A to complete this equation. To complete this equation you need the value of A and also the value of B. So B is calculated. Clear? Now let us have the value of A from this part. Okay, this part. Maybe we could have named this as number 2. Okay, so putting the value of B in equation number 2. So putting value of B in equation 2. Clear? So then what we get? If when B is minus 3, if B is equal to minus 3, then what will be A? This implies your A will be equal to 24 divided by minus 3 is equal to minus 8. So we got the value of, for B is equal to minus 3, you got the A is equal to minus 8. Clear? This is one part, one set of answer. Another set of answer is if B is equal to 6, then what A? This implies your A will be equal to 24 divided by 6 is equal to 4. So this is your another set of answer. Now you have got the values of A and B in two sets. So you will get two equations, right? Let us put it in this equation. Clear? So when you put it in this equation, your final equation, I will erase this two part, these two steps. And this I will write with a different color so that you will know that this is the continuity from here. So the first equation will be required equations number 1, x over a. From here we are getting x over a. A is -8, -8 minus, then b is -3. So y over -3 is equal to 1. Clear? Now this need to be simplified because here we have double minus sign. So finally your first equation will be x over -3 plus y over 3 is this is 8. X over -8, x over -8 plus y over 3 is equal to 1. Okay, this could be our first equation. But I'm not happy with this first equation because the first term itself is negative. Normally we don't try to have the first term as negative. First term should be mostly positive. Therefore, we need to change the sign. That means each and every term will have to be multiplied by minus sign. So then when you multiply these terms by minus sign, the sign of all these terms will change and your final equation will be x over 8. This will become negative, y over 3, and this will become -1. So this is your first equation. Am I understood? Now we will get the second equation. So I need to again erase two more steps to make some space. Okay. Now next part, another equation is with this set of number, putting in this one. So x over a is how much? 4 minus y over b, and b is 6 is equal to 1. This is your another equation. So this is the end of your question number 11. Hope you have understood. So with this, we are ending the exercise 19B. Thank you so much for watching the video. Keep practicing and enjoy learning maths. Thank you. Take care.